Hey guys, I am the Nerdy Silhouette, and I wish to welcome you to one of my childhood favorite games, Club Penguin. Now, this game brings me back to so many memories from my childhood, and I am sad to say that the website has closed down. The day I recorded this actually is March 29th, and that was the last day the servers were up for the Penguin Island. Now everything we once knew as Club Penguin is gone. This game was one of the greatest online games from my childhood, and I can remember so much about it. When we were over at my grandparents' house during family events, I remember my cousins, sisters, and I racing up the stairs to the only two computers that they had just to play on Club Penguin and explore the Penguin Island. We weren't really that competitive. Like whoever got there first got to play first. We didn't really fight too much over the computers, but we were good at sharing. So we didn't really have that many conflicts when it came to, who gets to play first and all that kind of stuff. But when I first think of Club Penguin, the first thing that comes to my mind is the pizza parlor. Only because I've spent a lot of time in there when I was a kid. One of the main games in the pizza parlor was my favorite game. It's called Pizzatron. And Pizzatron was a game within the world of Club Penguin where you made pizzas to fit the orders given to you. I don't mean to brag, but I was the champ at this game because, well, I was able to complete making all 50 pizzas with no mistake, and maxed out like the score on that. So I was really, really good at it. And with the more correct orders you made, the more and more coins you made from tips. So I was able to max out the amount of coins that I made from Pizzatron. And I remember that my cousins would beg me to play Pizzatron for them just so they could get the 300, 400 coins that you made from it. But it was so much fun. Also, in the pizza parlor, a lot of people would just sit around in the little chairs, and they'd call for the waiters and they'd order pizza, and my cousins and I used to do it all the time, and it was one of the greatest things ever. Well, besides Pizzatron and the pizza parlor, there's so many other things you could do on the island. There are other games such as Bean Counter, Ice Fishing, Hydro Hopper, and Puffle Roundup. Those games were my favorite, I would say. They were really easy to play, and they earned a lot of coins. Plus, I was really, really good at those games, so I guess, you like what you're good at. Then when I came in to record for Club Penguin and explore the island one last time before the server shut down, I found out that Club Penguin has changed a lot. Well, not entirely, but I mean, they added so many more games to play. There were games like Smoothie Smash, Dance Contest, which was kind of like Dance Dance Revolution, Penguin style. And you could play games with your Puffle, which was a thing. If you don't remember exactly what a Puffle is, don't feel too bad. Puffles weren't really a big thing back in my day when I was a kid. Now they seem to be bigger and more important to the island than ever, and more useful, I guess. Puffles are these cute and tiny small balls of fluff that you could adopt at the Puffle shop in town. With the new changes that they made to the island since I've played, like I mentioned before, you can use them to play games and earn coins to buy new items in your game. You could also interact with your pet. For example, you could take your pet Puffle for a walk, but just like any pet, having a Puffle is a big responsibility for your penguin. It requires a lot of care. You have to bathe it, feed it, brush it, and play with it just like any other pet. But if you don't, rumor has it, that you might find your puffles have run away from home. Apart from the pizza parlor, my favorite place to hang out on Club Penguin was behind the gigantic beacon on the lighthouse. When I didn't really feel like talking to anyone, or when my friends were unable to play, I'd often find myself hiding up on the lighthouse, typing the lyrics to my favorite music. Well, back then, I had some crazy obsession with Pokemon music. So I would sing Pokemon songs to the penguins at the lighthouse. But sometimes that would lead me to making new online friends, striking up new conversations about our favorite Pokemon memories. Often brought people with the same who share the same interests as me together, and we sang Pokemon songs together. Despite the fact I don't visit the Penguin Island as often as I used to when I was little, I'm really going to miss the island and everything that is Club Penguin. I mean, it was a big part of my childhood, and it connected me to all my friends and family, along with the other kids around the world who enjoyed the island as much as I did. But I guess every good thing must come to an end, and Club Penguin had a good run. I am the Nerdy Silhouette, and I am saying goodbye, Club Penguin. Thank you for everything, the childhood memories, the games, the hours of fun. I'd do it all again if I could.